Peace, 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 peace. Welcome back to this doggy style flow series. If you were here yesterday, it was pandemonium. I had all the dogs in here and it was crazy. So we're gonna do one little booty at a time. We're gonna start sitting today and probably make our way to standing, go through some sun salutations, but I wanna do a lot of stuff low because I'm a big believer in energy. When your energy is relaxed, then dog's energy relaxed. So if you don't know, this is Yuca, our Christina Aguilera, our little snow bunny. I mean, truly she's really spotted, but for the most part, she lacking a little melanin. So this is our little Yuca potato. As you can see, she loves her belly rubs. She loves to play. And this is my lap dog. When we first started to take care of her, she had some issues going on with her paws, and it was just the pads were wearing off, and so just putting her in my lap and her getting to trust me to take care of her. We made eye contact in one moment, and I was like, oh. Okay, I've earned the trust. So now she's happy to be belly up in front of me, and that feels really good. Lots of trust. So while she's nice and calm, we're gonna start our sequence with some breaths. So we'll do in for 4 and out for 8. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. Hopefully your environment is already cleared of any obstacles or anything that you can bump into. And find a comfortable seat. Let's start with breathing in for 4. Exhale 8. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. And exhale for 8. Salud. Let's begin by warming up the neck. Let's take some circles with the neck, going around to the right first. Drop the chin down and across. As you inhale, draw the chin up and over. Salud. And keep doing that. Exhale to drop the forehead. Inhale, the forehead, the chin, to come up and over. Keep going from there. Let's do 1 more time and then switch directions. Opening up the neck, opening up whatever is going on in this space of the body. Let's do maybe 2 more times. Got my hair tied today. Some of this out of my face. Go ahead and keep rolling your neck. All right, let's roll the shoulders back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders forward. 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some seated cat-cows. So drawing the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. And then exhale to round the spine. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades back. And exhale, round the spine. Just 2 more times. So if you were here for yesterday or the day before, we're just doing a very gingerly, slow-moving session, mostly to show off the hounds. And also warm ourselves up in the process. Let's draw the chest around to the right and back. And keep coming through. Opening up the chest. Did you just hear that pop? Lord. It's like, did my collarbone just pop? One more time, around to the right. And reverse. And same thing, as we exhale, we round the spine. As we inhale, we draw the shoulder blades together. So it's a natural thing that we do with the movement of our body. Here comes another hound, Urayo. Mama bear is having her outside time at the moment. This one has had her outside time, has eaten her breakfast. Where you at? There you go. Has eaten her breakfast already. All right, let's come onto all fours. Actually, before we do that, let's open up the wrists and then we'll make our way to all fours. So let's clasp your hands together like this, and then actually fingers laced. If fingers laced is uncomfortable for you, then you can clasp, but it's better if fingers are laced. It just gives us more mobility in the wrists. So roll them around, inhale deeply, exhale fully, and reverse directions. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Shake it out, come to all fours. Round the spine as soon as you get there. Inhale to drop the belly. Notice how I'm sending the hips back, but I'm not like, look at my hair. I'm not cranking my neck back like this. That's not what this is about. I say that every session. If you've ever done sessions with me, I tend to repeat the same things that we go through because we ignore them. I've been doing yoga for a very long time, and sometimes I ignore these little subtle things, and that's really like where the magic is in your practice. All right, feet together, knees wide, send the hips back, reach your arms forward, drop your forehead down to the mat, inhale deeply, and exhale fully. Let's breathe here a couple more times. If you're just joining, feel free to keep stretching. If you're just joining, you don't know what this session is or what it's about, especially if you're joining on TikTok. I'm promoting these dogs that I've been caring for to be rehomed, to get adopted, to get fostered. Long story short, I had to move from the property where I was taking care of them, and the landlord is selling the property, but did not create new accommodations for their animals. So I am not a fan of letting animals loose to fend for themselves. That usually ends with them dying. And so, yeah, that's why we're doing yoga in the dog room. And if you don't have the space to do yoga right now, you can save this for later. You can also flow with me on YouTube, or if you're really into it, you can join our members portal. That's New Culture Studio. We're doing yoga on there. All right, so come up to all fours. Let's bring the right leg through for a low lunge, since we're already here, nice and low. And take this back foot, straighten it, and press to the top of your foot. Inhale, draw the shoulders back. Our focus is this left thigh here. We want to squeeze our thighs together. Like there's this center line, aka the spine, and current of energy from the top of the crown all the way down to your foot. And you want to squeeze along that line just to make sure we're not collapsing in our body. That's not great for us either. All right, extend the right leg. Let's just take a deep breath here. Inhale deeply. Feeling it in the calf, maybe. Exhale fully. And we'll use that exhale to roll it back through to all fours and do the same thing on the other side. Main star, where you at? A little face back there. Left leg through. Peace. The phone's a little bit far from me right now. My glasses are up on that ledge, so I can't see who's tapping in. I see that you're tapping in, hey, and I see that you're sending hearts, and I appreciate that. Yuca definitely appreciates that. And if you know anyone that is open to, especially adopting, but you're in the States, let me know. Reach out, because we are talking about covering costs to getting the dogs to the States. They're between like 35 and 40 pounds, so they're just over that like smaller dog requirement, which is why we're offering to make arrangements for the flights. So yeah, if you have a backyard and a couple extra bucks a month for some food, let us know. All the dogs have already had their operations, so we are willing to rehome them in other states off the island. All right, take one deep breath here and exhale. Use your exhale to come back through all fours. We're gonna move through a chaturanga and push through to our first doggy style down dog. If you don't know what a chaturanga is, it's cool, just follow along. You're gonna bring your hands just as wide as your shoulders and lower your body all the way down. From here, on your inhale, lift the heart up. Sorry, I just kicked her in the face. From here, on your inhale, lift the heart up. Sorry, I just kicked her in the face. Somebody please help these dogs. Lift your heart. And then on your exhale, you can press up to the knees or straight up through plank. Send the hips up and back for down dog. Isn't that right, Mamacita? Give her a little off-screen pet with my foot. She's so sleepy, she just ate. All right, let's pedal out the knees, right knee, and then left knee, and then right knee, and left knee. A couple more times. You can pick your feet up off of the mat if that feels good to you. Just play around with this a little bit. The focus is on the calf muscles for sure. Opening those up and pressing through the fingertips, opening up space under the arms. Yeah. Let's slowly walk it forward, one footprint at a time, one step at a time, still focusing on the calves. And if you're not able to have your feet on the floor, flat on the floor at the same time that we're doing this, it's okay. It's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here as a guide. All right, so come flat on the floor at the same time that we're doing this, it's okay. It's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here as a guide. All right, so coming into a forward fold. Let's not lock the knees out. Bend the knees just a little bit. Wipe off all this dog fur. Clasp the elbows and hang. Let the head be nice and loose. Breathe in deeply. And exhale fully. From here, let's release. Press into the heels. Slowly roll ourselves up. Press, 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 press. Inhale. Draw the arms all the way up. And bring the hands to our heart space, to our center. And exhale, bring the hands down, mountain pose. All right. You know what? I did say that maybe we might move into some sun salutations, but I think that's enough. Not every yoga session has to be a full hour long or anything super extra. Just sometimes we need to move to get some love in our body and some things flowing. Once again, this is, come here, Mamacita. This is, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna drag you. The beautiful Yuca. She needs your home. You need a home, don't you? She needs a home. She's super energetic. She loves being outside. She's been rehomed or tried to be rehomed before, but the people that tried to take her on had too many animals and too many dogs, and having that many dogs just didn't work for her, going to other places and kind of having to fight in that pack sort of censored to fight in that pack sort of dynamic. So she would do best either with her and her sister Nyota, the black one, them being rehomed together, or her just being rehomed on her own. She's great on leash, she's great for walks, but she does not do well with other aggressive dogs, and she doesn't do well with other like pre-established packs. Alright, so thank you all. Once again, if you're interested or if you have any resources, information, if you're used to fostering, that sort of thing, every little bit of information, organizations and stuff super helps. I have had the animals that have been mine, we raised till death, so I'm very naive when it comes to like the sheltering process or fostering process and stuff, and I'm really grateful for any resources. On the yoga tip, if you want to practice with me some more, I do this as my own personal practice in the morning, so you can always catch when I'm going to do it on my Instagram stories and on my TikTok stories, but you can practice with me on YouTube whenever you want. And if you're ready to like really go in with us, New Culture Studio is on Patreon. All right, love and light you all. I hope somebody reaches out, let me know about Miss Yuca over here. Peace.